Hello and welcome back to Shaded Reality. We've been gone for what feels like forever. Did you have a good holiday, Anne?
We did. We had a great holiday. It does go by way too fast.
Yeah.
Like, I know your kids had a full 2 weeks off.
Yes.
Harlow did not. I mean, kind of, pretty much. They were supposed to, their last day was supposed to be that Tuesday before Christmas was a half day. And then we ended up getting, it was like, I don't know, freezing rain or whatever.
Yeah.
So they canceled anyway. So really they only had an extra day. But I don't know, that it just didn't feel as long this year as their full 2 weeks last year.
Oh, I felt like it was forever and never going to end. And now, like, oh my God, it's Friday and we all got to go back to work and school on Monday. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know.
It's just weird the way that it works.
I don't know. Every year I'm always like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And I'm pretty positive I said I was going to put like my podcasting thing down in our basement.
Yeah.
And like set all that up. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I like got nothing done. I still have my Christmas decorations up. And they will be staying up, I will say, until the end of January. Because we were so last minute, I feel like, with putting them up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not ready to take them down. I don't even have that energy right now. So
I don't know what was wrong with me. Well, I had my period and I was in a mood the day after Christmas. I literally, my husband was working because we're like remodeling our whole house and he's been doing that stuff. So I took everything down. I undecorated the tree. I took that tree out the door by myself. Like, I just threw it out the front. Like, I was done with Christmas.
Did you guys get a real tree?
Yeah, we got a real tree this year.
Oh. We got a fake tree this year, and Harlow was not okay with it.
No?
She was pissed. I love my fake tree. I love it so much.
I got to plug
I'm so
in.
happy.
Is that right?
A what?
I have to plug in. There we go. I had my computer plug in my computer, like power, but it wasn't in the wall.
Oh, I thought you said like you were saying you got a plug-in tree, but it was real. I was so confused.
Sorry. I wasn't. That popped up and was like my only attention was getting my computer plugged in, so I wasn't even paying attention to what you were saying anymore.
No, but I love my tree. Nobody else does. It's like one of those twinkle light trees that were like viral or whatever, but I found it at Lowe's and I love it. It is bright, I will say, because it's one of those like LED lights. And like I keep my lights on all day, every day. Mm-hmm. Like we don't turn our tree off.
No, yeah.
And at night, like when we were sitting down there, like it actually was like there was a light on.
Yeah.
Like that's how bright the tree is. I was like, okay, this is a little bright. But
I didn't even see your tree.
Because you didn't, because we decorated literally the weekend before Christmas.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't come here.
No, because we went to Mom and Dad's for Christmas Eve, and then we didn't come to your house on Christmas Day. So yeah, I know I haven't even seen it.
So we're putting a gas fireplace in, and my husband was like building the actual like fireplace,
like framing it out,
and then framing it out, and then put the insert in, and then they had to come and set everything up, and it was like very last minute. Like this all happened literally that weekend, and I'm like, when am I going to decorate? So it was like that Sunday before I like whipped it out and decorated the room and set the tree up, and that was it.
Yeah, it was a weird Christmas, but it was good. It was like, I don't know. I am so used to, I've always lived away. So Christmas was either I'm on vacation and we came home for the holiday, or we were kind of by ourselves and we kind of had our own little like things that we did for Christmas. And so like this year was just like a weird mix of that, because now like I live here and I don't know, it just felt different, but not in a bad way, just different.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Harlow was very upset. She thought because you guys were home for Christmas that you should spend
every single day with you guys.
Every single day with us. She was so confused. Oh, I thought they moved home. because like you guys just moved home to hang out with us for Christmas. And I was like, no, that's not. I'm like, they have other family. They have a lot going on.
And we're also just like to be alone sometimes.
I know. You guys are big loners. And it's like, I don't know. I guess it's because we've always been around family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. We're just used to it. And it's like mom just doesn't, like, I think like now that you're home, it's like she wants you. I mean, we all do. We want to see you guys all the time. But Marie is just like, no, but we're hanging out at the house today. Like, we don't need to see
leave me alone.
And we're like, you know what? You and your husband can stay at home and give us the girls. We don't need to see you guys anyway.
Yeah. But so I've been watching a ton of TV. I started binging The Shaws of Sunset, and you said you watched it a long time ago, right?
I did. I really loved it.
I'm on season 3. I'm almost at the end. They're in Turkey right now, and I am just loving them. They're something else. And like going back and watching it from like the mid-aughts or the early 2000s, whenever it was like out, like the way they dress, the way they act, the way they talk, and the things they say, I'm like, you would not be able to say that like in this day and age. So it's interesting. I also started watching the Rachel Zoe Project because of Rachel Zoe being on Beverly Hills. And so that's interesting watching her because she has a whole different face. Like, she's not even the same person.
Yes, I love Rachel Zoe. Like, I mean, I have not heard anything about her in years. But, like, I watched her reality show years ago. Like, she had her own show.
That's what I just said. Like, I'm watching it. I just started watching it.
So I saw that she's on Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Okay, so I have not watched anything, like nothing.
Yeah, the first
I'm
couple
not caught up with anything.
Episodes of Beverly Hills is out, and she's on it. She's a new housewife.
So she's popped up like all over my social media. That's probably why,
yeah.
And so now I'm like doing like this deep dive of her, and I mean, like, I've always loved her. I love her style. Is she not with her husband anymore?
They just divorced, which I think is why she ended up doing Beverly Hills, because like, she's in that, like, I'm a new woman, like, I'm on my own, like, I'm discovering myself in my, whatever, late 40s or 50, whatever she is, kind of thing. So, yeah, they just divorced, like, a year ago, maybe? Something like that. Like, it's really soon.
Well, so she was saying that she was on this show pretty much because these girls need style. She needs to show them how to dress. And I just thought that was
I would
so
love
funny,
to have a friend that was a stylist. That would be nice.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's what, like, she...
But I mean,
Go ahead.
Some of her style, like, I love her, but, like, some of it's a little much. Like, she has her own line at, like, Home Goods and TJ Maxx. Yes. And, like, there's certain things that I'm just like, ooh, like, that's... Yeah.
It's funny because I started watching, and this is, like... She's saying, all she was when this show started was a stylist for people. And she's like saying, I want to start my own line. I want to have a Rachel Zoe line. And it's like, now we know that, like, all exists. Yeah. And her freaking crazy assistant, like, the show is so good. And
that is one I could rewatch. Shaws of Sunset, I don't know
if you'd rewatch. The only reason I did is because they're coming out with The Valley Persian style. So they're all coming back in, like, their 50s or whatever. And, like, they're married and they have kids now. Yeah. And all of that. So
let's just say, like, The Valley, for instance, because that's what we're doing. Yeah. I feel like they're making it seem like we're grown up, we're mature, we're married, we're having, children. You're getting married and having children, but you are still the same like, dramatic, like, partying and drinking. Like, it's just so funny how they're like, we're mature adults now, but they're still doing all the things. Like, I can tell you, when I was in my early 20s, like, I was for a short time because I got pregnant so young, but like, I was a hot mess drinking in the bars. Like, after, I don't know, like, maybe I was in my later 20s, early 30s, like, I don't go out at all.
Yeah.
Like, I literally do nothing. Like, I feel like I am so boring. I don't drink at all anymore. I'm just like, I don't know. I love to just sit on my damn couch and
same
do nothing.
Yeah. I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, though, with the Valley, and even with Shaw's way back when, they were 40 then. Like, that's what cracks me up. And, like, Southern Charm. And they're all like, oh, I have to be a grown-up. And I'm like, I was a grown-up 20 years ago. What are you talking about? Like, you are so far past the I need to grow up stage. Like, when are you going to grow up? When you're 60? Like, I don't understand. It's so weird.
I thought that we were, like, grown up when we were in our, like, for me, I mean, I was a grown up, I feel like, when I was 25. Like, I
remember thinking 30 was it. I was grown.
Yes.
That's when, like, I could be taken very seriously. I was a full-blown adult. I had it all together. I was 30. Like, that's what it felt like. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand where people think. I guess you're a full-grown adult at 40, which I feel like 40 is like, we've been an adult for.
My tooth is toothing today.
I was like, I thought you had something in your teeth.
It's
your
like,
tooth
look
is
at that
toothing.
thing. Ugh.
Don't even talk about fucking teeth in front of me.
No, you're getting braces. Now I'm self-conscious. This thing is like, I gotta stay very parallel.
But I feel like your teeth are small, so you can't, like, notice it as much as mine. Like, mine are just like, bam, they're out there and they need something. So when I get braces, it's going to be even more like bam.
Oh, yeah, those things will stick out.
Also, my face is very shiny. I ran out of moisturizer, so I thought it was a good idea this morning to put cocoa butter on my face. No. Which will probably, like, clog my pores and I'll break out more than what I already am. But I was like, my skin is so dry.
No, mine too. That is the one thing about living in the Northeast. Ugh.
Before we get... No, you know what? I'll save that for mine. Go.
Okay.
Never mind.
We got to get started. We're at 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And we haven't done anything.
Yep.
Okay, so we are doing The Valley, which I'm very excited about. And it's only 2 seasons, so we aren't going to, like, burn out, you know? Like, I was kind of getting tired of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I was like, I have had enough of this. Like, it was getting too much. So...
Same.
We're starting at season 1, episode 1, and we're going to go through our normal Tuesday, Thursday schedule. And yeah, see how it goes. So hopefully you guys are excited for The Valley. And our best guess, we have no clue, obviously, is that season 3 will drop in like March or April. So we might end up going straight into season 3, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. So this one is called Welcome to the Valley, and Kristin, we like hear her voiceover, which I am so excited for Kristin to be back. I don't know what it is about Kristin, but I just have like a soft spot for her. And she's saying, you know, now that she's 40 and they're done with city life, the Valley's where they need to be. And we see her new boyfriend. She has some weird eclectic taste in men. Like, it's all over the place.
Yes, she does.
Like...
Yeah.
Luke is not, like, I don't know, attractive. I think he's a really nice guy. Like, I think he's good for her.
He's super nice. Oh, I think that he is perfect for her. Like, she needs somebody like Luke in her life. To put it, like, he's so calm. Like, she'll do, like, a Kristin thing, and he's just like... babe, you know, like, it's fine, you know, like, calms her. Like, he's a very calming person.
You should think about it this way. Yeah.
He's not attractive. When I first saw him, I was just like, oh. But her ex is not attractive either. I had some things to say about him. Ugh.
No, not at all.
Luke is way, way, way better than that other guy.
So we see them talking, and they're talking about figuring out her ovulation, because she's 40, so, like, she doesn't even know, like, if anything's working the right way or what she needs to do. And then she does. She's, like, joking with him about, we're going to be practicing a lot. And she, like, sticks her tongue out and does her big, deep, goofy laugh. And I was like, oh, my God, I love her so much. She is just so funny. Then we meet, like they show the whole cast. We got Jax and Brittany and all of their new Valley friends. So we meet Jesse and Michelle Lawley, and their daughter is like the cutest toddler that has ever existed. She is so cute.
Isabella.
Yes, Isabella. We hear that Jax actually met Jesse when they were like 23 because they were modeling in New York together. And I think it's later, but I wrote it down here that Jesse and Michelle are the bougiest because like they still live in Hollywood. They don't live out in the Valley. And I think they're like real estate agents or something, so they probably are actually making the most money like with their other jobs than the other ones are. Except maybe Brittany because she's famous or whatever and does a lot of like promotional stuff. But Jesse says he knows he's a douche bag. It's true. Then we meet Danny and Nia.
Wait, he said that about himself?
Yeah, he said
Jesse said that about him.
People hate him until they realize that he knows he's a douche, and then it makes them like him or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
He just seems like an asshole. I don't even know about douchebag. And I want to try.
Parts of him that I like.
Yeah. I've obviously already seen these 2 seasons, but I watched it as, just like watching it in the background. So I didn't really like form a ton of opinions, but I want to try to like watch it episode by episode and say what I think of people and not like apply what happens in later seasons or whatever. But
see, this is what's going to be so hard for me because I already have like
you already
my feelings about them. Yeah, because I've watched it all, but
it's only 2 seasons.
I'm going to go from, episode to episode, and like in that moment of that episode, that's how I'm going to like pretend.
Yes. So then we get Danny and Nia, and Kristin says they're couples goals. I don't know about that. I think they put on a good front, but we'll see. She says she wants to be them when she grows up. And then we got Janet and Jason, and Janet's pregnant. And Janet says she's more passive aggressive or just aggressive, and Jason's very passive. I have my opinions on Jason. A lot of people like him, and I am not as big of a fan of his. I think people want to hate Janet, and she's not like the most like amazing person, but I like her more than her husband actually.
She's honest and she says how it is. And that's what I like. I like Janet that she doesn't put on this front of like, I love that she is, I think she's from Ohio originally. Is that where it is? But she's just like, I'm trashy. I love trashy food. Like, I love that she's like, I love a Dave & Buster's. Like, she reminds me of, like, she's not changing who she is for, like, TV or, but there are things that I find out about her later that I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I like Janet, and then she takes things way too far sometimes because there's moments that I'm just like, who the fuck is this person?
She takes, in some regards, she can be too sensitive, which drives me insane. When people take smallest little comments and make them into something, like that part of her annoys me. But yeah, overall, I'm not a Janet hater like so many other people seem to be. Then we get like a little glimpse of Zach and Jasmine, and we found out that Janet, Zach, and Jasmine all had lived in the same apartment complex when they were like in downtown and in the city. So that's how kind of they all know each other. And then Zach is also
Janet did or
from
Kristin?
Kentucky. He was friends with Brittany, and Janet, Zach, and Jasmine all lived in the same apartment complex. So those 3 all knew each other from the apartment complex.
Gotcha.
Kristin is in an apartment complex now, but she was in a house in the Valley that she had to sell.
Oh,
yes, or whatever. They broke up.
I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah. Danny says there's a 3-way tie in the group for like most dramatic, and it's Kristin, Jax, and Jesse. And then we get like the opening clips, which were really funny. Like Jax was riding in like one of those battery powered Jeeps, and he has like knuckleless riding gloves on, and he's like a big guy, and he's in like this little tiny kid's Jeep in like a suit driving it, and Brittany's in like this sparkly ball gown thing. And then Nia and Danny are in their front yard. They have like a wading pool full of juice bottles. And Kristin and Luke are taking out the trash in like all these fancy clothes. Jesse and Michelle are in a yard. She is like raking the leaves and doing all the work, and Jesse is just like strutting up towards the camera, leaving her in the background. And then Jason and Janet are standing at the back of their car with like a trunk open and balloons coming out. So it's kind of funny to actually watch the opening scenes. Like it's weird. I'm like, who came up with this idea?
Yeah.
All right, so this is where I'm just like, I did a lot of bullet points. I didn't send you notes. Did you want to look at them? Are you good?
No.
Because I didn't send them to you.
No, because I'm not sending you my notes because they're awful. They're absolutely awful. You wouldn't even understand them. I feel like
mine are a lot of
just
bullet
in
points,
that
so
opening, said way more than I probably did my entire...
Well, I just wanted to introduce characters in case people were like watching for the first time, or I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
So Jax and Brittany, like that's what we open up with. And so I would like to say the first time I watched The Valley was when it first came out. And at that point, I had never watched Vanderpump Rules. Okay? So my first introduction to Jax. Yes, I didn't watch Vanderpump Rules when it came out. I have now.
I am shocked.
Yes, I
understand you did now, but oh my god,
so
it's my favorite.
Yeah, you have to think when The Valley came out, which was just 2 years ago. Everyone was raving like, oh my god, this is so great, The Valley, because they were Vanderpump Rules fans, right? They're like, but you don't have to have watched Vanderpump Rules. So my first impressions of Jax and Brittany was this scene, and I'm like, who are these crazy people? Like, Jax is sitting at the counter. Brittany comes down with her face fully wrapped up because she just had chin liposuction. She can't like open her mouth. They think they're being funny and talking about like, oh, you can't give me a blowjob because you don't have control over your jaw. And he's complaining about how long cameos take to make. And I'm like, I hate them so much. Like, so I watched this first episode and I'm like, I don't know any of these. I cannot figure any of this out. I do think I need to go back. So I just stopped and I went and started binging Vanderpump Rules.
Oh.
And then I watched Vanderpump Rules all the way through and got the whole backstory. Then I finished The Valley. So
that is one that I could watch over again.
Yes, it's so from the beginning. Good. Oh, it's so good. Freaking Stassi bawling in the apartment and like dumping Jax crystal down the sink and freaking punching people. Her just up and punching Kristin in the face. Like, because she slept with Jax. Like, that stuff just doesn't happen anymore. Like, it was so good.
No.
So yeah, I guess they're talking about they're just so busy because they have a podcast, and we hear that Jax had 3 nose jobs, and like it's just those two are nuts. Kristin and Luke is from Colorado, so he doesn't actually live in LA, and he's just spending the summer there, essentially shooting the show with Kristin, and so she's moving into a bigger apartment. Like in the same complex she's in, and we hear like the whole backstory of, because she had bought a house at the same time at the end of Vanderpump Rules when Ariana and Sandoval bought a house and Jax and Brittany bought a house. Kristin bought a house that same season in the Valley.
Okay.
So that's the house that she ended up selling. We hear that she met Luke at a wedding and they had sex behind a tent, and the rest is history. I want to know whose wedding it was. Like, was it Sheena's wedding? Or what? Like, was it like someone's wedding we know, you know? Because a lot of those people got married around that time. So I would be curious. Because we see in one of these first, I accidentally watched 3 episodes because I was kind of just like sitting on the couch and they just kept going. So we see at one point that like Brittany and Jax and stuff, they were all at Sheena's wedding. But we didn't see it in the show because they weren't on the show anymore. Because they kind of got like kicked off for saying inappropriate things or whatever. Let's see. Danny and Nia. So they sit down on the couch and Nia's like listing out her wants in a man. And she's like, a 6-pack and like attractive and all this stuff. Like every single thing she lists is just physical. And I'm like, is that what we really want in a man? Like if you ask me what I want, I don't think I would name one physical attribute. Like, I'd be like, I want someone who's funny or someone who is, like, really kind or I don't know. Like, I don't think I'd be like, I want him to be 6'1".
Someone who likes to cook.
Yeah. Like, I think it would be, like, attributes.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Someone who
I would definitely throw in a
lot
physical
of money
thing there, too. But, yeah.
Someone who makes any money. Joking. Oh my god. Okay. We hear that Danny was on like Disney shows, but I didn't recognize him. So I think he was like on shows after we would have been like grown up or whatever, like too old to watch Disney. Because I can't remember what.
Yeah, they showed his picture.
Yeah.
And he's like, you would probably remember me from. And I was like, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
And even when they showed his picture, he may look a little familiar. Like I may have seen him, but I would never be like, oh, that's Danny. Yeah. He was in blah, blah, blah. And it seems like he just does voice overrides now anyway.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
But I don't think he was a main character. Like, I think he was like a friend of the main character or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like standing in the background kind of thing. Yeah.
So we see they have 2 newborns. Like, she literally just had twins, which is crazy. Could you imagine having twins and then being on your first reality TV show? No, she is. I will say Nia is goals in my life. She gorgeous. Is fucking beautiful. Mm-hmm. And who looks like that with 2 baby twins and a toddler? Look what I look like. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't even get myself up this morning to put makeup on and do my hair for this freaking podcast, even though last night I told myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make myself look presentable. Fuck that. I rolled out of bed at like 7:30, which Jersey was freaking late for work again. Oh my God, this kid. I was like, Skylar said, I don't think I heard Jersey leave. And I'm like, immediately get on my phone and look at Life 360. Still home. And I go up and I'm like, it's 7:30. And she's like, you're joking. And I'm like, no, it's fucking 7:30. She needs to be to work at 7. My alarm hasn't been working. I said, you need to fucking figure that out then. Buy an alarm clock? I was so mad. So, yeah. But anyway, I totally got off track there. She looks amazing. And I mean, like, are people doing their hair and makeup or are they doing this themselves? Because if they are, like, holy shit. She just looks so fucking good. And she always looks good. She does it because
I've ever seen her.
No. Because, like, look at Kristin.
Like, no
one's doing her hair and makeup. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, unless they're hiring someone themselves, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think, if you look at Danny and Nia's apartment, they're not hiring glam squads. Like, she doesn't have money for that.
No.
Like, that apartment is, like, tiny.
That's
and they're
shocking.
in California.
That was shocking.
Can you even imagine what they pay for that tiny apartment? Like, yeah.
Nope. No.
So let's see. Janet and Jason, They're like too much already. The first scene we see of them, she's wrapping him in like a watermelon and cantaloupes, and I'm like, this is so dumb. Like, you don't need to put on a little shtick. Like, don't try to be like funny or cute. That's annoying to me. Jesse and Michelle, first scene, arguing. Right off the bat, like, you can tell they hate each other. They like Yeah, they said that they don't live in the valley, and Jesse is teaching their toddler to pop open a champagne bottle, so they're different. Yeah. And then they're talking about, Michelle says that he has never like had a picture of her on his phone. So my husband doesn't either. My husband always has the kids, and
yeah,
even before we had kids, like, I don't ever remember being like the background of his phone.
No, I think that's honestly kind of weird.
Yeah.
One, I've never had my husband on
me either.
my background. It's always my kids.
Yeah.
And even, before, well, that was way too long ago. But I wouldn't expect I think it would be a little cringe for him to have my picture on his phone. So, yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Kristin, Zach, and Jasmine are having lunch, and we hear that, like, Jasmine used to work at SUR. So that's how, like, she knew Kristin and Jax and stuff.
Which I didn't know that.
So, like, they all really know each other. Like, this isn't, like, oh, let's throw people together. Like, all of these people know each other, which I always enjoy in a show because you get way better dynamics and, like, history and, like, stuff about them. Kristin does say here that Luke and her are actively trying to have a baby. I hate Zach's hairline. Like, I think it gets better, but it is horrible. It is like halfway down his head. Like, it looks like a wig. It's just a lot.
It is bad. And he has very thick hair. Very thick.
Yes. He needs it
like
styled
he has a helmet
different
on his head.
Yes.
I know. He does something weird to it.
I just have a bullet point that says 18 months old and newborn twins. So I guess that is Nia. I don't know why I just wrote it like that. But, so yeah, her oldest is only 18 months old, and then her twins are newborns.
I think I had wrote down that he was 2 years old. I didn't even realize he's not even quite 2 yet.
Yeah. That's why Danny yells 3 under 2, 3 under 2 constantly.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's like, we'll notice in this season that Nia is like going through a lot. Like, no fucking wonder. Like, holy shit, I would be losing my fucking mind.
Yeah. No,
and
there's
she's always
a couple
too
scenes
calm for me.
Yeah. Like, there's a couple scenes you can tell the order that they shot them in because, one, the babies look like they literally just came out of her. And then, like, she still has, like, her uterus. Like, you know, you can still see her stomach. And then in other scenes, like, it's gone. And I'm like, oh, you're one of those people that it goes down real fast because I'm sure they didn't, like... film over a huge long period of time. And she's talking about how the kids, like, the babies are still feeding every 2 hours. Like, that's within the first couple of weeks. Like, that's insane that they're also filming a show at the same time. And she's back to work. Like, she's traveling to do, like, her Miss America work stuff. Like, that's crazy. So we're over at Nia's house, and Brittany and Michelle show up. And, you know, Brittany's doing the normal, like, Southern girl, like, oh, I want another baby, and, like, I'm having baby fever, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, with Jax, like, how could you ever even think of having another child? Like, I mean, as the season goes on, we get more into it with these two, but Brittany is an idiot.
Delusional. She is. Like, I hate to say that because I really do. I don't know why. Like, I've always loved Brittany. But, like, with this show, I really want to just be like, smack her and be like, what the fuck? Like, what? How many things does this man have to do for you finally to be like, what the actual fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
He's I don't even know the word. I don't want to say narcissist. I mean, he is, but he's just mean.
Yeah.
Like, he loves to start drama. He loves to, like, turn everything around and make it seem like he's this amazing ridiculous. Person and he has all this knowledge.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're such a dumbass. Like, I don't understand how he has the amount of friends that he has.
I don't either. I don't get it. Yeah.
My gosh.
I wanted to slap Brittany back in the episodes when she was going to get married to Jax. Like, I was annoyed with her then. I'm like, why are you following through with this? Like, I'm surprised they honestly lasted as long as they did.
I know.
I just said Brittany's face is a mess because she literally is like, ha ha, I can't, like, her jaw is like, she can't open her mouth all the way. And she looks ridiculous.
It makes me so sad what Hollywood did to her.
Yes.
Like, do you remember what she looked like when she first came in?
When she did that interview with Vanderpump, so cute. Adorable.
So, yeah. And now it's like, her eyebrows are like, I don't even know. Her boobs are so way too big.
She got them out.
Like,
she got the big boobs out. Yep. Just this past summer. Yep, God. She finally did it. She downsized.
They were awful.
Oh, they were making her look so big. Yes.
Yeah, way bigger than what she was. And you could see they were like so overly large that the top, like, she didn't even have cleavage. It was like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's like the cleavage stopped here, but then this looks so tight.
Yeah.
It made me like so sad for her. I just wanted to be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, stop. And I'm positive that was Jax.
Oh, 100%. It was in Vanderpump Rules. It was in an episode. Because she was very flat-chested. She was a tiny girl. And she said, oh, I want C's. And Jax was like, no, we want to go bigger. And the fact that that doctor even let him be in that room to make, like, the doctor should have been like, I'm talking to the patient. Like, we're going to figure out what works for her. I was like, that's when the, like, abuse started, essentially. Like, he forced her to put something in her body that she didn't even want. Like, ugh, I hate him.
And he held that against her so often. Like, I paid for those.
Oh, my God.
Like,
for all the time.
How many times that he would mention, I'm paying for this. I'm doing this. And I want to be like, you know what, Jax? Who the fuck is paying for everything now? She is. Like, she is the breadwinner, not you.
Yeah. He loved to make it seem like how lazy she was. She just lays around the house all day. Like, I could talk about Jax all day long. The guys are golfing, and there's lots of talk about who's better at golf or whatever. And Luke kind of shows up on his own because he's not like, he's the only outsider. Like, all these other guys are actually like friends or whatever. And Jax, for whatever reason, just doesn't want to like Luke. So he starts telling Luke, like, do you know what it's going to be like for Kristin to have a child out of wedlock? Like, what the fuck, Jax? Like, you are just so put together because you happen to get married and have a baby. Like, you were literally paying for a girl in Vegas to have an abortion. Like, what are you talking about? Like...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. I loved how he made it seem like, how dare they have a baby without being married? Who the fuck cares? Like, it doesn't matter if you're married or not.
No.
And it's like, if she wants to have a baby, let her have a fucking baby. She's 40 years old. And it's like, that's not gonna, like, I will say, like, when Luke was making comments like, oh, well, no, 99% of me is in Colorado. And I'm thinking, how the hell are they going to make this work? But again, who cares? She wants this baby. Let her have the fucking baby.
Yeah. And I mean, you can rate, and even if they don't work out, like, you and your wife aren't going to work out either. Like, it doesn't change the fact that you were married. Now you guys just have to go through a contentious divorce. Like, and you still have a kid. So, like, my 8-year-old, her goal is to grow up. She's going to move back to Mississippi, and she's going to be a single mother. That's what she said she's going to be.
She said this to me in the car. She said, I want to be a single mom. I said, oh, okay, girl. Like...
She has no time
like,
for
you don't
a
want a
man.
husband, and she goes, no,
they annoy
like,
her. She's like, so yeah. Let's see, Jax and Brittany. Oh, so now new scene. They have Cruz in like his stroller, and they're walking over to Janet and Jason's house, who like live just down the street. And Jax is trying to act like he's like making Brittany look bad is what I think he's doing. But he's like, does he have sunblock on? Oh my gosh, he can't have the sun in his eyes. Like all this stuff. And I'm like, you never take care of that stuff. Do not act like you have ever put sunblock on that kid in your life. It is all for the cameras. Jax has these yellow, sweaty pit stains that look so disgusting. He says that, what did he say?
Self-tanner.
Yeah, self-tanner or whatever. Then we see Jax.
But why just under his armpits? If it was self-tanner,
it would be all over where he was sweating.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people with yellow sweat stains before, so like that's not.
Right, but his were like orange.
Yeah, his were really gross. Like brown. Yeah.
Brown.
So this is Jax's personality. He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's saying something smart. So he's like, I love Jason. He is such a good lawyer because he covers all kinds of stuff, like all different kinds of law. He's like, I call it lawyering. And laughs like he just told the best joke in the whole world. So then we hear Janet, and Janet's like, he's a worker comp defense lawyer. Like, that's it. He does workers comp cases. He doesn't do all kinds of lawyering jobs. Like, Jack doesn't know what he's talking about. Calling it lawyering is not something crazy to call it. Like, I don't know. He's just so annoying. We hear that Janet's birthday's coming up, and Brittany's going to throw a pool party for her. And, so Jax brings up Kristin again, because every scene in this first episode that he can bring up Kristin having a baby, he brings it up. So he brings it up again at Janet and Jason's house, and he's like, and, you know, like, I treat her like a sister. She's like a sister to me. And Janet's like, that grosses me out every time you say that. And then we're reminded, we get flashbacks of the fact they had sex before. She's like, you can't say that about someone you've had sex with. Like, that's gross. Oh.
They do. And they refer to them as being like brother and sister vibes all the time. I'm like, you guys need to stop saying that.
Yeah. They used to say that back before they admitted they had sex. Like, to Stassi, they used to say that. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
So we find out that Kristin was actually there when Jason and Janet got engaged. So, like, they're good friends. Then we go, like, right into the birthday party that Brittany threw. And, like, I've thrown, you know, birthday parties for my kids and stuff, and I always keep it pretty, like, low-key. But, like, you can still spend a lot of money if you get, like, themed items and stuff. And I'm like, how much do you spend on a friend's birthday? Because she had, like, all the balloons, like, a lot of decor, and, like, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, did you just spend, like, a couple $1,000s between food and decorations for your friend? Like, that's crazy to me.
She had to have, because I mean, they had a caterer there. They had a person doing ice cream. She had a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
She had oh my God, that just scared the shit out of me. Hold on. You can keep going. My vacuum started. My robot vacuum.
Oh, your robot. So yeah, we see the county fair stuff. We see all the, like, decor and everything. And then we're over to Danny and Nia's house, and they're talking about looking around their house to, like, find a gift, like a re-gift to give Janet. Have you ever done that? I don't think I ever have. No. Like, just grab something from my house.
No, I have not.
And, like,
Harlow loves to do a re-gift. Like, she thinks, oh, I'll just grab this or that. And I'm like, you can't re-gift. That's like, no, we don't do that. Like, no, we don't. I don't ever re-gift. I mean, if I had something good to regift, I would, but I don't. Like, everything in my house, like, I feel like I use.
Right. Yeah, that's... I think I don't have anything do it. Like if you have like a candle, I guess, or like something someone gave you and you never unpacked it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Danny and Nia talk. Oh, I just did that. Zach shows up in like a long wig, like he does full like redneck county fair outfit. I don't know why. For whatever reason, they like go back and we see. I'm sure there was like a conversation about Kristin and how many boyfriends she's had, and we like go all the way back to Sandoval and like go through different boyfriends. And I'm like, you could do that with any of you guys. Like, why are we focusing on Kristin having like a history of men? Because just because we happen to be here with all of you people doesn't mean that Jax didn't have a million girlfriends. And like, I'm sure Jesse did. Oh. And like all these people, like, we just
Could you imagine how many people Jax has slept with?
No. Gross. Can't not.
I wish that they would do something that they would have like everyone come forward who slept with Jax.
Yeah.
And like,
gross.
I bet he doesn't even know half of the women that he slept with.
No, not at all.
So gross.
So yeah, I mentioned, which you said already, they have a real tattoo artist, which I would never go to a party and be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get a tattoo. Like,
oh, I would figure something out. I mean, you don't have any tattoos though. You know what I mean? But like, if there was a tattoo artist there, I'd get something small.
So
like,
do you think it was free? Like Brittany's paying for that? Like she gave him one fee and he just does as many as he can? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Janet comes. She loves the theme because she's from Ohio. Everyone is still... Jax just cannot stop having this conversation about Kristin having a baby, and everyone is like giving their opinions, which it's like, all of you just got pregnant. And like nobody had time to have an opinion because you're like, I'm pregnant. She's actually planning it out. She's having conversations with the man that she wants to have a baby with about how they want to raise the baby. Like she's actually planning all of this and doing it the right way. Like, why are you guys acting like this is the craziest thing that's ever happened? And Lala and Sheena are there, which they don't get a ton of airtime, but we do see them a little bit. And Jax is talking to Lala about Kristin having a baby, and you know better than anyone how hard it is. And I'm like, what a backhanded, like, you're just an asshole. Like, he really is. Yeah. Like, let's see. We hear Isabella's middle name is Bunny. So it's Isabella Bunny Lolly. What a name. That's so weird.
That is weird. Jesse probably picked out the fucking bunny part.
Probably. Jesse and Michelle have been fighting a lot, which we've heard. And I guess she actually brought up separation. Then Danny yells out, 3 under 2, 3 under 2. For the first time in the show about his kids, that he has 3 kids under 2 years old. Jax and Lala are discussing Kristin having kids and how worried he is. And then, okay, so now we get to Jesse and Kristin are standing in line for like the tattoo artist. And they're arguing about who's going to go first. And I don't know who was there first, but Jesse's like, no, like I'm going next. And Kristin's like, no, I am. Like, I've been waiting. I know what I want. I'm going to go next. So she reaches out and gives him like a titty twister. And Jesse is like, ow, reaches back and does it to her and gives her one. And I'm like, yeah, no, you should not do that. Like, and she just kind of stands there and was like, okay. Like, she didn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
I would not, yeah. I mean, they talk about it much more, and we'll talk about it when, like, those scenes come up in your episode. But, like, I couldn't imagine my husband grabbing someone else's tit at, like, a friend birthday party. I would be, that's crazy.
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. You know what? I can't even say. So Skylar, when he used to drink, he, and listen, when I'm saying when he used to drink, my husband did not have a problem or anything. He just liked to drink a lot at one time. And instead of having, like 2 gins, he would drink an entire bottle of gin. And he would think that he'd get real funny. He wasn't funny. It was just really annoying to me anyway. And my best friend has very large boobs.
BTJ?
And
or
BTJ.
A different one. Okay.
No, BTJ. And he would constantly like make comments on it, or like now I have to say, and not that I'm like justifying that this is okay, we have all been best friends for years. The way that Jesse and I, it doesn't bother me as a wife. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. She's my best friend. Like, I know that he wasn't ever like, wasn't like a sexual thing there, whatever. Not okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I think about it, it's not okay. But like the way that Jesse and Kristin, like, she makes it seem like they're not even friends.
No, she's
you know
more
what I mean?
friends
like,
with Michelle. Yeah.
With Michelle. Yeah. But so I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, I can't, because like, I'm sure Skylar, now this is years ago also, not like even within the past 5 years. Like, this is when we were, many years ago.
Yeah.
But, so yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because sitting, like, thinking about our 2 husbands, I could see my husband doing it before your husband ever would. But
yeah, and that's the thing. Skylar would never, ever, you know what I mean? But like, when he would have like a bottle of gin in him, and I shouldn't, it was not like women, it was always just BTJ, like, and it was a comment more me. I would always be like, get those titties out. Like, I want to see your boobs. And she is the most like reserved like person. And I get so angry because she has been my best friend since we were like, we've known each other since kindergarten. And I always joke because I've never seen her boobs. And it makes me so angry because I'm like, never. She will not show me.
No.
And I'm just like, let me see your damn
weird.
Tits. Like, which, and she's probably seen mine like 700 million
Who
times,
hasn't
but
seen
she's just
yours?
like, no. So, yeah.
That's
Still
funny.
waiting for my moment.
Oh, let's see. So yeah, I couldn't believe he did that. Like, I think he probably was drunk and it was just like a reaction. Like, you did it to me, like I'm going to do it to you. But it still was so inappropriate. Then we see another scene, which is kind of out of order because Jesse's trying to figure out now what tattoo he wanted, which he probably already figured that out when he was waiting in line. But it's him, his wife, and then Lala. And he's like, ooh, let's have my wife and mistress help me choose my tattoo.
Ew.
And Lala's like, ew. And then he's like,
oh, like,
yeah. And then he's like, oh, I mean my side piece. And she just walks away. Like, Lala doesn't put up with, she's like, no, gross.
that is so, I hate when men do, like, they think they're being funny. Mm-hmm. And they're not at all.
No.
So here's another story. I was at this birthday party, and it was for a friend of mine. It was like her 60th birthday party or whatever. And we're like standing in line up to get food. And this one guy that I know of, I don't even really like, I know him, but it's not like we're like friends or whatever. And he's older than me. I think he's 60. So anyway, like, I'm in front of him, he's behind me, and we're kind of like chatting a little bit. And his wife was like, say like 10 people in front of us and off to the side. And he makes a comment like to his wife, something like, I can't even remember what it was, but it was like, oh, I'm just over here with my girlfriend, or I'm going to take her home tonight. Something like along those lines. And I got so uncomfortable. You could see the look on her face like, what the fuck? And especially like, say if I was 60 years old and my husband was saying a comment like that about someone who's 20 years younger than me, one, that would make me feel just like not great about myself.
Right.
And it was just like awkward, uncomfortable. I don't even know you like that.
Yeah, you don't want to be that person. Yeah.
No. And I'm just like, I have my own husband. I don't need another. I think I said that to him. I'm like, I have a husband. I don't need another one or something like that. And just like completely turn around. And I was just like, that is so disrespectful to me, to your wife. Like, what is wrong with you? And he thought he was being funny. Yeah. Like, it was like, ha, ha, ha. And he had like many drinks in him. But people just don't. They just can't read the room. I don't know.
No. Some people, have real bad sense of humor.
Yeah. And especially like because they're having issues, Michelle and Jesse, why?
Yes, that just makes it worse. Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the hell?
So then all the guys are like standing around the kitchen, and Jax, because he just can't shut the hell up, is talking about like, oh, how hard it's going to be for Kristin if Luke and her break up and she has a baby then and whatever. And Lala's like, look at all those men standing around talking about motherhood. Like, what do they even fucking know?
Yeah.
Like, not one of them takes care of their kids like a mother takes care of the kids. Like, they have literally no idea. And Jax is just acting like Kristin's like too stupid to have a baby and only his way is the right way. And I'm like, you don't even raise your son. Like, we all know Brittany does. You know what I mean? Like, and they have a nanny because we see her a lot. Jax walks out and pulls Danny's pants down because Nia and Danny were like getting a picture. Nia is appalled. Like, she has never seen such a thing happen in her entire life. And she's pissed because his penis was out. His penis is out. That's what she kept saying too. His penis is out. Like, she goes into another room.
I think.
What?
I think that because at first I was like, I feel like she's overreacting about this. And I just think her hormones are so all over the place. And I probably would have cried too. Like, the slightest little thing would have set me off. But I don't know. I didn't think that it was like, I mean, there were children there. I was more appalled by that. Like, a kid seeing his penis being out than being at a party. Like, you think that none of those guys have ever seen his dick before? You know that they have all seen it before. So I don't know. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But again, I just didn't have 3 babies within a short amount of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
not sleeping and everything else. Yeah. So, she's like really upset. And she goes into a room because her sister is in there with the babies. They like brought her sister with to watch the babies or whatever. And the only thing I didn't like about this is Brittany comes in and she's almost like trying to make it seem better instead of just being like, I am so sorry, like, my husband is an asshole, like, I will get him to come in and apologize to you. Like, that's what I would have done. Like, my husband has said shit a lot, and it's like, I think he's an idiot too. Like, I'm not gonna stand up for his idiocy. Like, I hate when women do that drives me insane. If he does or says something that is appalling, I'm going to say he said and did something that was appalling. I'm not going to be like, oh, he doesn't know better. like,
this is what he meant by it. That's not how he meant to do it.
So she does make Jax come and apologize to her, and then Nia and him leave, and then they go outside, and Janet dunks Jax in like a dunk tank, and that is the end of episode 1. So it was a good introduction to everybody. I'm excited to get started on it.
I know. Actually, when I started watching it, I was thinking like they did a whole like recap of the entire season. Did you notice that? Like, in the very beginning, and like I had to look multiple times, and I'm like, am I on season 1, episode 1? Like, am I watching the right thing? Because it like all came back to me, and I was just like, did I miss something here?
Yeah.
Because I don't know why.
I think I just skipped it. Because I didn't take notes on that or anything. So I probably just like skipped over it. But yeah. It was good. I don't know. Did you look? How many episodes are there even in season 1?
I don't know.
I have no
didn't
idea.
Look. It took me a while to even get started because for whatever reason, like we got rid of Hulu like a couple years ago and then we got it back and we don't have like the full Hulu package, I guess. And every time I'd click on it, it kept saying I had to log in. Well, then I realized the Valley is locked for my Hulu. So, which we have other things. So I just watched it.
I watch it on Peacock.
YouTube TV. We have Peacock also. I watched it on YouTube TV.
Oh, okay.
But that took me like, I swear, 30 fucking minutes to try and figure that out. Because I'm just like, what is happening? This is not working.
I watch all my Bravo on Peacock because it's just easier. And then it's always in my continue watching line or whatever.
Oh, I should just do that.
Yeah, that's like the easiest place to
I just watch everything on Hulu. Like that's what I watched the Mormon Wives on.
That
so
I had
like, continue.
Yeah, that was only on well, I can watch it on Disney Plus because they have the Hulu, ESPN, Disney Plus thing.
Yeah.
But
yep.
So anyway, that was
All
a good first episode. Please like and subscribe to our Shaded Reality channel on like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcasts. You also can sign up for free on Patreon, and the episodes are up there also. And if you sign up there, you get like an email notification every time a new episode is posted. But that's just, they come out the same exact days that everywhere else. I just wanted to get that set up in case we ever use it in the future. If you did want to subscribe there, you can, and you can get our videos and everything there. We also have a YouTube channel, Shaded Reality Pod. Our videos are up there, but a week delayed. What else we are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of those things. I try to post stuff fairly regularly here and there. I did go and give all of the Valley their own little quotes that I tried to come up with and be funny. I don't know how funny it was, but they're up there. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Nope.
All right. Every Tuesday and Thursday, listen to us, like us, listen to us again and again and again, and just let it like keep playing it on silent on your phones. Just keep
there you go.
doing whatever you can to give us some plays, because since we took off for the holiday, now we're like down to 0 views, so we gotta get back up there.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But, all right, thanks for listening.
All right.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.